Sekiro. Shadows die 2,841 times is a precise title of a game, of a From Software game, that has a heart of Dark Souls and is far superior version of any Souls-like title. Sekiro offers player a chance to play an original game with tons of fresh mechanics and new solutions, while still being amazing in those new aspects and the well-known ones, such as combat or exploration. The title isn't there for nothing. One of the main things in Sekiro is the fact that you can die multiple times, having a chance to resurrect. What makes Sekiro different and more unique than other From Software games are the mechanics they weren't afraid to add, such as parry option, which was one of the most satisfying abilities in the game, or expanding the casual combat with some sweet stealth action. Also, one thing that is particularly different and brave from developers is adding an actual story that isn't hidden in item description like in Dark Souls. Here you find quite a lot of dialogues with some random NPCs found on your way when you're exploring, or you can even meet a guy before a certain boss fight. He can die and you will never see him again, or he can survive, offering a few interesting dialogue lines. And of course, you have impactful, story-changing choices and multiple endings. You can pretty much roleplay as our one-handed samurai, killing almost everything you see and everyone you see, or you can play more like a decent human being, engaging in some relations with your family or the one you're supposed to protect. As for the combat, it's very engaging. It makes the most of our control buttons, since in the fervor of battle, you need to use almost every button you have in order to actually win a fight. When in Souls, you pretty much just had to dodge and light attack. Here you can parry, dodge, jump, counter, charge your attacks, use your tools, block, kill in stealth, and many more. And because of said possibilities, combat is never boring. I would also like to praise the items' impact in the game. You are given so many different items for your stealth, damage, endurance, resistance, or just an item that gives you more money or experience points. It's nice to have impactful items that you will actually use for a change, because the difficulty of the game will make you use any help you can get. Another thing that has found a warm welcome in the title is the way you can explore the world. You can run, you can use your hook, you can swim, the exploration is quick and dynamic. The world itself has one of the best level designs you will ever see, having lots of hidden locations with lots of secrets or interesting loot. Maps have tons of hidden non-linear value. For example, you can find optional bosses, NPCs, and also some side quests. And the size of maps is very fair. It's big enough to have optional activities, leaving some space for free exploration, and of course having the main route with main bosses, etc. The soundtrack is very well fitting to the Japanese style culture or architecture, turning into badass and dynamic tracks during boss fights. As for the conclusion, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a beautiful game with tons of content and value, offering one of the best level designs, having the most satisfying duels a player can ever get, with a well-fitting soundtrack, engaging combat, gorgeous locations, meaningful story choices, and multiple endings. It's a must-own title for people that value exploration, very challenging fights, and overall difficulty. That's all, thank you for listening, and have a nice one.